Hey, what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. Andrew Chang on my right here. I'm Daniel Saludo. We're taking you through the early afternoon games for Week 13 of the 2020 NFL season. Second game on the board is the Cincinnati Bengals going to the Miami Dolphins.
Fins Nation.
Shout out to Finch Nation for you because you love their haters.
You know what?
Or their supporters, same thing.
It's pretty cold in Houston, but the heat that I'm getting from this
It's warming you up. That's why you're not in a jacket.
Yeah, I love it. It's so toasty. And I just love being right all the time, Fins Nation.
I wouldn't say you're right all the time, but you're not wrong either. So you're not right. You're not 100% right, that's for sure. But you're also not 100% wrong. So
I'm just
you're
saying.
somewhere in the middle of it.
Tua's not your guy. Tua's not your guy.
Give him a chance. He's only played 3 games. So
Is it really 3?
3 games. 4 if you count his extra start. So it's 4. It's 3 games. It's 4 games he's played in, 3 games he started.
Fair.
But like any other quarterback, you can't judge him based off of 3-4 games unless he's just absolutely terrible.
You know what? I will agree with that.
Yeah.
But let's go ahead and tell America what the spread is. Sure.
It's a wonderful spread. Miami's the giant favorite here at minus 11.5.
Ooh.
And your total is 42.5. So Cincinnati gets teased up to plus 17.5. Miami gets teased down to minus 5.5. Your over gets teased down to 36.5, and your under gets teased up to 48.5. So I'll say this right off the bat: I don't like this game at all because it's too lopsided, if you ask me. But at the same time, I have a hard time trusting Cincinnati in general. So I want to hear what you're really thinking of before I give my opinion.
Danny, who is the quarterback on the Miami Dolphins?
So right now, as of right now, 1 a.m. on a Friday, it is technically right now it is Ryan Fitzpatrick. But if Brian Flores has said that if Tua is 100% a go, he will play. I have a feeling it may be one more week before Tua has another go at it because you really want to protect your young quarterback that you drafted highly. So I think it's one more week for Fitzpatrick, and then Tua probably gets put back in. But we'll see if he deems him to be 100%, he'll go in. But I highly doubt Tua has a go this week. Give him another week of rest.
You know what?
Let his thumb get better.
Okay, so for the Fins fans who have just peppered us with these...
Not us, you. Because you made that wonderful statement like back in week 9.
Fair enough. And did I say Fitz magic or die? I said
Well,
that.
you have said that. And I don't necessarily agree with it, but...
I said that, for sure. I don't think Tua's your guy. And the Dolphins are in a bit of predicament because they have a chance into the wild card, right? So they have a chance to go for glory, or they have a chance to just, let's throw our season away and let's get a couple draft picks. Yes or no?
That was the original idea that I had for them, was to see if they could build around 2 or more, get higher draft picks. But they're kind of in the playoffs now, and now you really, if you have a shot at it, especially now that there's 3 wildcard teams, you want to leave yourself in contention. So I think they have to play for the playoffs at this point and just kind of go as far as they can.
Thank you. So, with that being
But
said...
I always believe that anyways. I really don't fully believe in tanking anyways. So,
Well, I think that's what the misconception and all the heat from the Dolphins fans came from. I really thought that...
no, it was your statement.
What, that Tua wasn't their guy?
Yeah, it's always been that statement. It's not the fact that they should tank or not. It's
He's just not. Tua's not
I
your
would
guy.
disagree with you, but we're not there yet. You don't get to judge them based off of 3 starts. So
Okay,
how's
but
Mitch Trubisky doing? He had a great first 2 seasons. How's he doing now?
Dude,
Yeah, so
don't start Mitch Trubisky.
I'm just saying you can't make full judgment on a quarterback, until a few years down the road. So
Okay, fair, but we can't ignore the facts that your special teams and your defense playing out of their minds. Yes,
they're
or
doing
no?
well. They're doing well. They definitely have kept them up in there. So They're top 10 in the league for sure
Okay.
overall.
And I would rather have a veteran than a rookie. Yes or no?
Depends on the veteran and it depends on the rookie. But in this situation, situationally in this situation, I would be going with Fitzpatrick, but that's just me. I wouldn't have let Tua start at all, but that's me.
And
But I'm not Brian Flores. I don't watch him in practice every day, so.
I mean, I've been getting a lot of heat by saying I don't watch a lot of Dolphins football. I don't watch, the Dolphins coming up and matching their opponent's play. The fact of the matter is that Danny and I we love the Dolphins because they actually cover most of their lines most of the time. Yes or no?
Yeah, they do. And we bet them a couple times now.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I made that clerical error of betting against them with Jacksonville. I think week 3 or week 2.
That was your fault. I didn't agree with that at all. That was your fault.
Mustache against beard, and I let the mustache dictate my choice, which is incorrect. But I live by those standards. And the Dolphins are in contention for the wild card. Mm-hmm. I think Fitzmagic will lead them to them against this game. Against the Cincinnati Bengals, which is down their second string, which is...
Technically, he's their third string, but he's their second string at this point. Because Ryan Finley was the original backup. He was performed very poorly. And so they're on not Brandon McManus. He's a kicker.
The kicker.
Brandon Allen. That's who they're on right now. Who didn't have a good game, but he also didn't have a really bad game either. I mean, he was close. They were close to being able to win against the Giants, but the Giants also lost Daniel Jones in that game, so take it however you want it.
Wait, who?
The Giants.
No, I'm talking about who's their third string. The Cincinnati Bengals.
Brandon Allen.
I don't know where that is.
Yeah, he played a few games for the Denver Broncos last season. So you got to know all this stuff. This is why you get hate sometimes.
I'm trying to look it up in my reports. Nothing.
Yeah,
sorry.
There's not much out. There's not a whole lot out there, especially if you don't follow it that much. But they had a chance to win last week with Brandon Allen, and they didn't. So it's not a surprise that the line has moved up. The line opened up at minus 10.5. It's moved up to 11.5 now. So it's somewhat warranted because Miami still is a good team. Cincinnati still is not a good team, still having offensive injuries and problems. So it's fair to have them as a double-digit underdog in this. Now, are you willing to bet them on a teaser on that? That's the question here. Or are you preferring the favorite, or are you going with a total at this point? Or are you not sure?
You know what? I still like Miami as the Kings of the cover. Is Joe Mixon going to be playing?
I don't think so. I think it's still
Giovanni Bernard, but even he's not doing so well, so it could be the third string of whatever.
Perrine is the third stringer.
Former Redskin.
Yeah, Mixon's still on the IR. Gio should be good, so.
But still, I do like Miami to cover at whatever line they have.
Minus 5.5 is the teaser.
Ooh, wow. Wait, minus 5.5? So
with the teaser.
I'm going to reserve my judgment. I'm going to wait for my partner to decide.
All right. So I made the decision already. So as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of this move. And so I'm going to go to a total in this. And I'm going to take the surprisingly low under in this game. I'm going to take under 48.5. Cincinnati does not have enough offense, in my opinion, to really put up the points against a good Miami defense. And Miami will put up some points, no doubt. Fitzpatrick or Tua, whoever starts. But I don't see Cincinnati putting up much offense at all. So I'm going to take the under in this game. And as I've said before, Vegas has been very good about taking low numbers and making sure those low totals have hit. They're over 50% with scores that are 48 points or under and hitting under. So this game is, in my vote, going to be an under. So I'm going to take 48.5 as my under.
surprising, number one. And number two, I think...
Numbers guy.
Oh, God, Danny. I think I'm not being pressured by the Finns Nation.
Are you
For
sure?
sure.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. But I will say your defense will hold up. Your special teams will hold up. And if Fitzpatrick is at the helm, I think he'll definitely score on this suspect Cincinnati defense. So I will take, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm saying it, Miami -5.5.
All right.
That is absolutely crazy, first of all, because that means the actual line for this game is Miami.
-11.5. Yeah, double digits. I'm not the biggest fan of seeing Miami as a huge favorite, but I understand in this game why they are. But I just can't get away. I don't want to be near any of these totals just because we don't know what can happen. Both of these teams are question marks. Miami is good. That's fair. But
Stop.
But
don't start covering your tracks right now.
no, I'm not. I'm stating the reasons why I'm not going to be on a total on this. It's not one that I'm comfortable taking. So that's why I'm on a total and not on a spread, because I don't feel comfortable with either side being able to cover either side, because Miami could win a close one, Cincinnati could get blown out, and it's hard to trust. So I'm going to take the total, where I think it's what the more likely case is Cincinnati is not going to be able to put up enough points. So I want the total of an under. That's all it is.
And 48.5 it's not bad.
If you're expecting one team to be very low scoring, it's fine, in my opinion.
You might be, I don't know, just... Okay, Finns fans, if there's any...
Just remember your Baltimore-Pittsburgh under hit at 48.
Thank you, sir. But Finns fans, if there's any hatred...
48.5.
If there's
You're welcome.
ill-wished things, it should be directed to this guy this week, because I'm with you on this one. I feel that your defense and Ryan Fitzpatrick will just annihilate the Cincinnati Bengals.
Right. Trying to get some redemption points for you guys.
No,
That's
hold
what he's
on, wait
doing.
a minute.
That's what he's doing.
I'm a man of conviction.
So am
Danny.
I.
Okay, well, I just said that it's Ryan Fitzpatrick or die. That's it. And I stick to what I say. Your special teams and your defense has been playing out of their minds right now. I mean, to be honest, you can agree with that, right?
It's not out of their minds. They're playing well. Out of their minds is like playing like ridiculously good. So they're playing very good.
Danny, I'll say this as a Texans fan. So when Miami plays out of their mind, which is what they've been doing, it is a surprise.
They've been playing well.
I'm just saying. I've been getting a lot of comments from LLMK and somebody else out there. But I respond to you in the comments. And thank you for commenting and watching our video. I do appreciate that. I do like fans with conviction. And in this game, you will see that Ryan Fitzpatrick is your guy. And I will gladly take Miami at a minus, what is it?
5.5. You need your glasses again, man.
Thanks, Danny. I just turned 30 not too long ago, so thank you.
It helps.
Jesus.
But yeah, Andrew's going to go with -5.5 with Miami. Going to take the favorites, tease them down. And I am going to take a total here. I'm going with the under, teased up to 48.5. Again, I'm expecting kind of low scoring. I don't think Cincinnati is really going to be able to put up enough points to keep up. So that's why I feel more comfortable with the under. Yeah. So let us know in the comments how you think this game is going to go. Miami fans, of course, fins up. Let this guy know your opinions of this. And leave us all the comments you can in the text below. But until next time, for Andrew Chang, I'm Daniel Saludo. If you like the content you got in this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you stay up to date with all of our latest videos and previews for the rest of the season. I hadn't gotten there yet, man. That's for like the second to last sentence. Thank you for joining us in this video. There you go. That's when it's supposed to come in.
There you go.
Thank you for joining us in this video. But until next time, make sure you get your bets in. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.